Hi everybody, welcome back. I've got a bit of a fix to do. It's not really to do with the caravan, but the tow car. And that's, I've got a dash cam for the car. It's a Nextbase 522 GW. And I've got a problem where the mount keeps falling off the dashboard, keeps falling off the windscreen. And I couldn't work out why. So today my wife turned up to work and said the dash cam's going to fall out the window in a minute, so I disconnected it all and took it into work. And of course on my break time I had a little look around and found out why this possibly wasn't sticking to the windscreen. A couple of little things: it's not clean, may want to warm this bit up, dip it in some hot water, boiling water to make it softer, but the plastic's quite pliable. And also at the end there was, once you get it to stick to your windscreen, you can put some petroleum jelly around the outside to stop the seal from releasing itself. So I took all this on board and I'll have a little look and see. So this is the camera and the mount, and I'll just separate it. So there's basically this. I put power into this, and this one has the rear camera that gets plugged into the end here. So you can take this in and out of your car at will. But this is the base here, okay? And you make sure this is all clean, maybe a little bit damp, so you breathe on it, stick it on your window, and then close that off. Now that is supposed to stick to the windscreen, and what I was found was, so this is the top part here. Once I closed that off, this bit here was separating from the windscreen sooner, and that was a bit weird itself. Later on, as I found out, so yeah, it definitely just wasn't sticking. So I did the investigation online to have a look and see, want a very in-depth look. But after a while, I thought, well, I'll have a little look. So I had a little look, and what I found was this. I don't know if you can see it or not. There, possibly better. So the rubber's split around the suction cup. So it's just never going to, if it does stick, the first thing it does is breaks its seal in behind, and then it just makes that rubber piece all loose. So I went onto Google, did a search for the camera. The camera's a Nextbase NBDVR, so Nextbase DVR 522 GW. And what I bought will suit other models. I'll put them on the screen as well. Excuse me. So this, I thought, well, I've just got to throw that away, and I'm glad I didn't. Actually, I really am glad I didn't throw that away. So what I bought was this. So this is the Click and Go Pro GPS powered mount. Click and Go Pro, not Click and Go Pro. Okay. So this, I don't have to put it on the bottom of the screen. So this will do the 322 GW, 422 GW, 522 GW, and 622 GW. As on the screen now. What I thought I was getting was just that, and no website was telling me anything different that I've been on. But I was going to order this from Nextbase for £20. I have to wait for a couple of days for it to be delivered. Wasn't too sure about the delivery costs. Did a search for it, and it's in my local health foods. So winner. What I actually get is that. So I'll do a little unboxing. I have opened up the box recently, so we'll have a look and see what's inside. And I was really surprised, happily surprised, by the way. So there's this horrible little sticky thing. Let's put that one to one side. So here's the original without the, you'll see. So I had this inside, and this here, this part here, I believe is a GPS powered mount, and I don't know if that's got GPS in it or not. I thought the GPS was in the camera. So you have one of these. So I've got a little peely piece, and I'm going to use that instead of using or relying on the sucker mount on one of my cars. But also in there, I thought there's a couple of other things. Another one was a spare sucky, sticky. Another one, which I didn't realise was on the box but not shown on the website, was one of these. And I thought, well, that looks very, very familiar because it's got the same mount. I thought, well, that looks very similar to that, but without that on it. So that got me to thinking, there's some funny holes and stuff on here. Then I found out, so this is my current mount, and I might have been able to get one of these. So I'll have a look on the GoPro website. In fact, I think you can. I think you just buy that on its own. I'm not 100% sure. I'll leave a little scrolling marquee underneath here to say yes or no. So if that is the same as this, how does this become detached? So basically, so if you look at from the sucker side, just come back on so I can see what I'm doing. So looking from the sucker side, if I slide that way, that becomes detached. And then this is one of these, but this is a new one. So I've got my sucker, so the sucker's going to be good on that one. And this is the old one, so I can throw that one away now, or put it into recycling. And then I simply mount that one here back onto here. But that said GPS on here, and I expect this one's come pre-prepared with the sucker with the sticky, so I can stick that straight to my windscreen. So now I've got a mount for one car and a mount for the second car. So basically it's just a quick video to show you the fact that if your sucker goes funny on a mount for the 322, the 422, the 522 and the 622 GW Nextbase series of cameras, you can get that bit as a replacement, I think. Otherwise, if you can't just get that, you'll end up with that and that together. So I'm going to fit this to my new car, my new not car, and I'll put this on the car. So that one's going on the Cougar, that's going on the Ami. So when I'm not using the Cougar, I'm using the Ami, I'll have that in the Ami. When I'm using the Cougar, I can whip that out of the Ami and stick it in the Cougar, which I'll mount onto there. And these mounts, I tell you, they're evil. They are absolutely evil. They're magnetised and they are so strong. So yes, there you go. So a quick overview of the 522 GW mounting system and what happens if something goes wrong with your rubber sucker, as in basically it splits in behind. Like I said, there are fixes. If you haven't got the split, you can warm this up. Didn't need to try that because I found out the problem straight away. So there you go. Fix It Friday. Ding dang do. If you like what you see, click the like button. If you want to hear of more stuff and get notified, click the notification bell. Subscribe, that would be brilliant. Go back, watch our videos, that would be lovely. Make a comment. I pretty much answer every single comment. I don't care whether it's good or bad. Sometimes the worst ones are the better ones for me. I like a challenge. Crack on, have a good day, have a good rest of the week, weekend, etc, etc, etc. Stay safe, enjoy what you do, in whatever you do, wherever you do it. See you again. Cheers. Bye.